Hello sports fans, welcome to episode 16 of Falcons franchise. So today we face the 12-3 Arizona Cardinals. Obviously we are 2-13, coming off the 20-7 loss against the Ravens where we failed to get Tyrell Algier up to star development. So obviously we have players ready to negotiate. We have 15 players. Obviously we're not going to do any more negotiating because I'm not going to bring anyone else back. Now playing spoiler, we also had this last week. Before our game against the Ravens. Assistant GM. I know the season hasn't exactly gone the way we wanted it to, but it's important to remember that we can't just phone it in for the rest of the year. Oh, I accidentally skipped it. Sorry. Spoiler alert, beat the Cardinals for a significant boost to your roster. And then hot opponent. Because the Cardinals are 12-3, probably on some sort of winning streak. Coach, you're up against the Cardinals and this week, and they've been playing great football lately. How can you end their win streak? We're going to be confident. I feel pretty good. They've looked unbeatable the last few weeks, but we have a locker room full of guys ready to step up to the challenge. Hot streak. Cardinals are playing well, and all players will have plus 10 break tackle, player recognition, and tackle for this game. So is that for us or the Cardinals? I'm not sure which. The vote of confidence has your team fired up for this week's game. All players will have plus 10 break tackle, play recognition, and tackle. So that was the first one was probably for the Cardinals. Snap the streak, beat the Cardinals to steal their momentum. Going on to player scouting. So checking out some prospects. So we've gone through everyone, but right now we're just going to go and take a closer look at some left tackles and right tackles. So we're going to be focusing on tackles today. So starting off with the left tackle position, we have Ryan Calhoun, who's 95% completed. He is 6'4", 319 out of Tennessee. B pass block, B to C run block. Shows good discipline, which is good to see, and A awareness and A impact blocking. Physicals, he is a pretty good athlete for the offensive line, solid to good strength. And skill-wise, he is pretty good. Seems pretty well-rounded, more of a finesse blocker than a power blocker, but still seems to be okay overall. Moving to Marquise Farley. He is also 6'4". He is 316 pounds out of Florida. He also shows good discipline and won't get flagged much, which is another good thing to see. Very, very similar to Calhoun right now. A awareness and impact blocking, B pass block, B to C run block. Physicals, again, a good athlete for the offensive line. Solid to good strength, something good to see. And again, he seems like more of a finesse blocker rather than a power blocker, but once again, still pretty well-rounded. Ty Dunlap out of Mississippi State. He is 23 years old already, shows good discipline, won't get flagged much. He's got 95% completed. He is B pass and run block, A awareness and impact blocking, so seems pretty good so far. And again, seems like a great athlete for the offensive line, once again solid to good strength. And now, he also seems more of a finesse blocker than a power blocker. But he seems probably the best so far, but he's one of the only ones we know B pass block and B run block. And our final left tackle today, actually we'll do two more, Cliff Coleman and Jeremiah Morrison. Coleman is 22 years old out of Clemson, shows good discipline and won't get flagged much, once again good to see. Not the greatest run blocker. That is a C, but pass blocking being an A is also very good, so he is also a pass protector archetype. Also A, impact blocking and awareness. Not the athlete some of the other guys were. Solid, decent solid strength, not necessarily amazing. And so he also is just not as good of a run blocker as he is pass blocker. He's A, pass block power, finesse, and pass block overall, whereas C, run block, finesse, power, and run block overall. And our final left tackle, Jeremiah Morrison, before we head over to the right tackles. So, Morrison does not have very good discipline. He lacks discipline in avoiding, resulting in avoidable penalties. He has A awareness, A to C blocking, impact blocking, B pass block, B to D run block. Physicals, once again, another good athlete for the offensive line. And skill-wise, he's not amazing. He's not necessarily someone I would super consider taking. He doesn't seem like the greatest tackle out there. There's definitely better ones in this draft. And right tackles, there's two good ones, Damar Wayne, Sean Edmonds. Damar Wayne lacks discipline in avoiding avoidable penalties. So that is something that makes me not want to take him, but I mean, he could still definitely be a good player. A lot of Rangers for him, only 50% scouted. A, awareness, A to C, impact blocking, pass blocking, and run blocking. Physicals, he is a decent athlete for the offensive line, and skill-wise, a lot of ranges there. We don't really know a ton about him yet, but it seems like he could be an okay player. So now Sean Edmonds, out of Michigan State, 6'7", 339. He is a power blocker. Now, he shows good discipline and B, pass, and run block. So, right off the bat, he seems more well-rounded, and we also know more about him, but I think he seems like the better overall player right now. Still a decent athlete for the offensive line, not amazing, but okay. Also, a good degree of strength is something good to see. Seems like one of the stronger tackles this class. And now, he seems like he's probably the better right tackle between him and Damar Wayne. But I mean, it could still go either way, definitely. But I would probably prefer to have Sean Edmonds, which is why I have Edmonds on my draft board and Damar Wayne not on it. Cody Cohen is our final tackle we're taking a look at. And he shows good discipline and has almost A's across the board. B, run block, A, pass block, A, impact block, A, awareness. Physicals, not the strongest guy. Not a very good athlete either. And now he seems like he could be okay. Not necessarily a great run blocker as he is pass blocker. But I'd say right now the best and most well-rounded right tackle is definitely Sean Edmonds. But I mean, Damar Wayne could still definitely get there. He's only 50% scouted. So now this week's game against the Cardinals, weekly strategy. It is probably going to be contain the quarterback scramble. Yeah, it's going to be contain the quarterback scramble. Kyler Murray is so dangerous when he gets out of the pocket. And we'll go half pads here. Defensively. Offensively, blitz counter, I'm not sure we're going to do that. I think we're probably going to go... They have a pretty solid run defense, it appears. Pass defense isn't amazing. But I do want to try to get the run game going, so we'll go run inside. And player health, we're still going to go half pads anyway, even though 100% no fatigue. And then this week's game goal, get an interception. I don't think we're going to do, or we'll probably get some kind of interception because we usually end up forcing a turnover. Let's go 200 plus rushing yards. I feel like that's doable against the Cardinals. Now, simming training, hoping for no injuries, obviously, and we did go half pads. That should hopefully avoid some injuries. Defensively first, see some guys losing fatigue, which is something good to see. And also, no injuries. Offensively, we also appears to be no injuries, and alright, good, there is no injuries, so completely healthy, I believe, or we actually might have one player in the injury report. I'm not sure if Matt Hennessy's back yet. He might be, no, this is his last week on being injured, so Drew Dahlman will start at center for us. Matt Hennessy out one final week, and he'll return week 18 against the Buccaneers next week. Upgrading players before we start playing against the Cardinals. Never even heard of the guy, and he's on our team, so we'll just have the CPU upgrade him. And now playing this week's game, full game against the Cardinals. So we will receive to start this game. We are at home against the Cardinals. Not like that really matters for us because we aren't great anyway. Here is Patterson on the kick return. And no space there. And bad kick return. Sorry, just skipped the stats accidentally. And we're going to start off trying to establish the run with Tyler Algier. Here's Algier to the outside. And he picks up a 6 there. Had some space, so went outside and ended up picking up 6 there. Good run from Tyler Algier on the game's first play. Here's Algier up the middle now. And once again, he finds a good amount of space. This time 14 yards, and he's up to 2 carries for 20 yards already. Let's go to the air here on first down. And now something I do want to do is take more shots down the field, but I don't want to force the ball anywhere. And that pass is batted down as we threw out a sack and felt incomplete. Didn't feel great about throwing that either, but it's incomplete, so thankfully it ends up being okay. Here is Algier. He has not got some space there, only 3 yards, or 2 yards, sorry. Oh no, I thought he was going to the outside. And that pass batted up in the air and incomplete. I thought he was the guy that was doing the corner. I got them mixed up in my head, and we're going to be forced to punt. That was just my mistake. I threw it to the wrong guy. Bradley Pinion punts this ball away. And the Cardinals got it at their own 18-yard line. So now our defense isn't amazing, but I mean, it isn't terrible. Oh man, I was right there. I did not expect that handoff though. Richie Grant, good tackle in the open field there on Calvin Ridley. So 2nd and 3 here for the Cardinals after the first down run by a former Falcon, Calvin Ridley. How did he not tackle him right there? Richie Grant sort of brings down James Conner. And he runs for 20. I don't know how we did not tackle him right there. Almost all those yards after contact. First and 10 here. Here is a pass. Murray under pressure and taken down. Lorenzo Carter with the sack. Losing him 8 yards. I don't know what he's doing after that sack. Go to man coverage and send a blitz here on 2nd and 18. They're going to run the football. Richie Grant gets run over. Dean Morrow, the other safety, there to bring him down. And we're going to send another blitz here on 3rd and long. 6 guys in coverage, 5 guys rushing the quarterback. Don't feel great about this, but the blitz gets home. Isaiah Oliver was not even paying attention to the rush. And our defense comes up big after allowing a few big plays to start. I'm going to send a blitz on this punt, or send pressure on this punt, try to get after it. And we never get any pressure, but I mean, maybe one of these times we'll be able to get in there. Here's Patterson on the return. He gets a decent return, getting to the 25-yard line. And that is where Desmond Ridder and our offense will take over. Back to the run here, as that worked on our first drive. Here's Algier. That space we had closed quickly. And let's go read option here on 2nd down. I wanted to hand that off, guess I pressed the button a little too late. And we're back to 3rd and 10. So 3rd and long here. Here is Auden Tate underneath, and he's able to pick up the first down. Took a pretty big hit, but thankfully no fumble. Here is Zacchaeus, and he is going to be close to a first down. Let's see if they give it to him. He's awfully close to it. And they did give him the first down. So Zacchaeus' first catch, he got 10. And let's go back to the ground here. Algier, he is stood up there after a gain of 2. Able to run the ball on our first drive. Not really able to run the ball here on our second drive. But it's not going to stop me from going to it, as I do feel we have our best shot at winning when we try to establish the run. Like this. Here is Algier getting to the outside. Use a stiff arm. There we go. Algier, big run there. 6 carries, 38 yards already. If only we could have ran the ball this effectively last week to get him star development. Just going to throw this one away. A flag is down. I didn't know what I wanted there. Just, it seems like everything was covered. And it's going to be holding anyway. But we will get to keep the down on right tackle Caleb McGarry. Now that backs us up to 1st and 20. So we'll go to the run here on 1st down. See if we can get a pretty decent run. Maybe getting this to a second and more manageable. Here's Algier. Some space, not a ton. He's able to get 5. Now, 2nd and 15. I like Drake London on the left side. I like Kyle Pitts. Oh, wow, is that a bad pass? I was going to say, I like Kyle Pitts even more underneath. That was a brutal pass. Our defense doing a good job of not allowing passing yards, as they're currently in the negatives. Third and 15 here. Don't like our chances of converting. And that pass is intercepted. Thought we might be able to fit it in there. Cordell Patterson brings him down. And we turn the ball over. Something you guys have seen a lot in this first season of Falcons franchise. Here's a 1st and 10. AJ Terrell forces him out of bounds. That's Kyler Murray's first completion. First time he's actually had time to throw. 2nd and 3 here. Here is an option. Murray trying to go inside. And he's able to do that. I'm not sure why he did that. Casey Hayward injured on the play. He seems to be standing there perfectly fine. So, don't know what kind of injury they're talking about there. So now here's a 1st and 10 for the Cardinals after Kyler Murray's run. Oh man, I was right there with Arnold Ebiketie. I tried to get the sack, and obviously did not, as Kyler Murray runs for another pretty big gain, getting 9 that time. Oh, I just ran right past him. Now, Kyler Murray, get off the block! What are you doing? Why is Isaiah Oliver engaged in a block that he can't recognize Kyler Murray is going to go run for a touchdown? Pulled hamstring for Casey Hayward. We'll keep him out for now. I don't know what he was doing. And we find ourselves losing in a very familiar position. I'm going to go quarterback draw. I thought about the screen, but it was to be Bryan Edwards, and he's not necessarily the most dynamic with the ball in his hands, so we'll go quarterback run. And I tried to slide. Guess I pressed it too late. Now let's see if we can get an option, and we are going to be able to do that. Trying to get the edge, not able to. Flag comes in, probably going to be holding. Or an illegal block in the back, something like that. And it's holding. Probably Jake Matthews' weekly holding penalty. No, it's actually still the left side of the line, but it's Elijah Wilkinson. So now 2nd and 12 after the penalty. We'll just throw that one away. Rolled out, didn't see anything I liked. And we just threw it away before we took a massive sack. Here's Bryan Edwards underneath. Can he get the edge? No, he can't. 4th and 3. We're going to have to punt this away. We're only down by 7, so I mean, I don't feel bad punting it away. Here is Oliver, and he's able to stop on the punt return. So, decent punt. Kyler Murray back on to the field after he ran for a touchdown. Troy Anderson, big tackle there on James Conner. Now, I would like to try to score some points before the half is over. Why is Grady Jarrett going to play coverage? Deion Jones right there, but he still has a completion. And now, 3rd and 4, we're going to play. I pressed the wrong play. I was going to say we're going to play coverage, man coverage. But I accidentally pressed the safety blitz. And then I was looking for this play right here. And that's what I was going to play. We're going to do it again and see if we can get a better result than last play. Mike Ford interception! Well, right there, we did get a better result. He doesn't even play a ton for us. I guess he's probably in because Casey Hayward's out right now. Did not expect that at all. Mike Ford comes up with a big play. And now we get the ball back. Here's Algier. Gets some space there, but able to get 6. Here's Patterson. Oh, wow, Cordero Patterson gets it. I tried to throw a touch pass there and let him run under it, but that's one of our biggest plays of the season. Cordero Patterson down the sideline. And he gets a touchdown. I tried to go touch pass there. Put a little bit of air under it, but threw it in a line instead. And we're able to get right back in this game very, very quickly. Going to send a blitz here on 1st down. It is a misdirection play. Big hit there by, I believe that is Richie Grant. But shockingly, no fumbles. That never happens for us. Actually, that's happened once this season. So we'll probably have to wait till next season for us to force another. Breaking tackles. Can we get there? Isaiah Oliver, you fast enough? No. That's a touchdown. I don't know who was supposed to be covering him there. Whoever it was, great job there. Rondale Moore with the touchdown for the Cardinals. And we find ourselves losing once again. Trying to go outside of Cordero Patterson. Not a ton of space. And now I'm going to run the ball one more time. I was going to say before the 2-minute warning. But the 2-minute warning is right on us. So, I'm going to try to make this the final play of the... not the final play, that would be bad. The final drive of the half. Throw it away. I tried to throw it away! Cardinals now get the sack, call a timeout. 3rd and 25. And Jake Matthews... No! Get the ball. Alright, thank you. Jake Matthews, I was going to say, excellent blocking. And now, punting from our own end zone. That drive did not go as planned. And we get to they get the ball at the 44-yard line, so excellent starting field position already. Obviously, brutal drive by us. But maybe we can get another big turnover? I don't really know. Dean Morrow and Deion Jones combined to make the tackle there on James Conner. AJ Terrell forces Conner out of bounds now. As that's his 3rd or 4th catch already. His 3rd catch for James Conner. 3rd and 1. Big play here for the Cardinals. If we get a stop, I'm probably going to call a timeout unless they opt to go for this, which they could. And they convert. I was on Deion Jones over there. I then switched on to Arnold Ebiketie trying to get the sack because he was right there, and he just fell down. And that's what happened there. And now I'm stuck on a defensive lineman, and AJ Terrell had his back to the ball. And that's a touchdown. Hollywood Brown with the touchdown there. And now there's still time, 37 seconds. Maybe we can go up a drive together before the half and make this a one-score game. So I'm not afraid to use the middle of the field here because I know we have all the timeouts and we're probably not going to use them all if we don't catch it. How is that intercepted? That went right through his hands. Byron Murphy again with the interception. I don't know how that was picked. It just went right through his hands. To the end zone. AJ Terrell swatted it away. I went to play ball, but that works too. Like play the balls and like try to catch it. Now 23 seconds to go in the half. And he is still in bounds, or I think he was. I don't know if he still is. No, he was still in bounds. Now they spend their third and final timeout with 10 seconds to go before this 3rd and 1 play. And they're going to line up to kick a field goal here. So to put us down 24-7, unless we can block this, which I haven't blocked a field goal. And we're not going to, because we had a brutal jump. And Matt Prater splits the uprights. So I am just going to return to see if we can get a big return. Now we're down with a second to go. Kind of solid return there. 20 up to the 28. You know, I'm going to see if we can go big play. Maybe get into the end zone. Who really knows? And I was trying to... that was my bad. I should have called a timeout there. Delay the game. Still a second to go. And we get sacked on the final play. J.J. Watt. No, sorry. Not J.J. Watt. I thought it was. I thought it was on 99. 98. Don't know who that is in the Cardinals. But the half comes to a close. We got to get back to the run of the ball. So that's going to remain our focus, run inside. And it's going to continue to be defend the quarterback's scramble, I guess. I don't really know. Yeah, let's go contain the quarterback scramble. And of course we have to kick off when we need the ball. So here's a 1st and 10 here for the Cardinals. Deion Jones, big tackle there on James Conner. And only allowing him to run for 2 there. We just need to find a way to get some stops. We got a big turnover, but then we scored a touchdown, and then we haven't had any other success. Pickett. Yes, there we go. Casey Hayward. I didn't know if he would get there. So hopefully he did, and thankfully he did. Now that's exactly what we needed. Maybe we can score another touchdown off the turnover. Just throw that one away because we could not get back to the line of scrimmage there, and we're going to go back to run the ball. Because, I mean, that's something we need to do. We have 51 rushing yards. And we are able to find some space there. There was more space, but it closed very quickly. So now 3rd and 7. And we're under pressure. And fumble. No, get the ball. Jake Matthews, thank you. Now run to the 1st down marker. Yeah, that didn't happen. And 4th and 22. Obviously, that did not go as planned. 3rd time we've been sacked. And Bradley Pinion kicks this one away, and it is going to go out of bounds at the 19-yard line. So we do nothing with the interception that Casey Hayward gives us. We're going to play some man coverage here. I don't know why it wouldn't switch me up to Dean Morrow the first time I tried. But, there is... I don't know who that was. I don't remember the name of that guy. That's Trey McBride, the rookie out of Colorado State with the catch. Troy Anderson, big tackle on James Conner. And now we're going to send a blitz on 2nd and 7. And I'm stuck now on the defensive lineman. Throwing across the field and... oh, man. I thought I was going to get intercepted. Early break up there. Thankfully, no interference. As we got there like a second too early. Not even. But, that would have been huge for another interception. But now 3rd and 7 here for the Cardinals. It is a screen. And thankfully, the reinforcements come in as he broke through Richie Grant's tackle. Marlon Davidson, big job. A good job there on getting the stop. And now we're going to send pressure on the punt. Maybe we can get in there and block it. And no blocked punt. And we'll get the ball at our own 20-yard line. Lorenzo Carter down on the play. We're going to throw the ball here. So I'm just going to take off and run. There's a lot more space there. And we're able to get 11. Whereas first group probably would have gotten not that much. We're going to go run the ball again. Hopefully we can get some space and maybe get a big gain here. Breaking outside. Can't get the edge. And he's able to get about 2. A shoulder strain for Lorenzo Carter will keep him out. And put D'Angelo Malone in there. Now 2nd and 8. Going to go run the ball once again. And nowhere to run. Our offensive line just has been brutal this season. And there's another example. Can't block anyone. And there's another time they don't block anyone. 4 completions for Desmond Ridder. And we've been hit on a lot of them. We've had no time to throw the ball. Which is why the numbers are so bad. D'Angelo Malone in on the stop there. As he might come in for Lorenzo Carter. I don't know how long Carter's going to be out. D'Angelo Malone is in there for Lorenzo Carter. 1st and 10. And we're able to stop him there for no gain. Something we really haven't done a lot. Deion Jones, once again, another big tackle. So now 2nd and 10. After the run got nothing on 1st down. Big tackle there by Dean Morrow, keeping him short of the 1st down marker. I would not be shocked to see a run, so we're going to send a blitz, and it is a run. Stop him, stop him, stop him. And nobody can get off the block again, and James Conner gets just enough for a 1st down. We just have not been able to stop them when we've needed to. AJ Terrell in on the stop there. James Conner now up to 50 rushing yards on the day. Send a blitz here on 1st down. Maybe something big happens. It's just a delayed give. And James Conner. Now, why couldn't he do that on 3rd and short? Why couldn't he just fall down there? Second and 11. And good break up there by Casey Hayward. I don't think he would have gotten the feet down anyway, but still, better safe than sorry. And breaking that play up. 3rd and 11. And I just could not get back there in time. Don't know if that was my responsibility anyway. 1st and 10. Once again, and that should be the last play of the 3rd quarter, and yeah, it was. Rondell Moore, 2 catches, 97 yards. Quarter comes to a close. We're down 24-7. We haven't been getting completely destroyed. I mean, we haven't been great either, but I mean, we've seen worse. Dean Morrow, good open field tackle, partially on James Conner, before A.J. Terrell came to assist. So 1st and 10. Intercepted Casey Hayward. This could probably be a pick 6. Oh, Kyler Murray's pretty fast. Casey Hayward, keep going, keep going. Yes, pick 6! Casey Hayward, we're still not completely back in this game, but down by 10, that is exactly what we needed. 2nd pick of the day for Casey Hayward. 3rd overall pick thrown by Kyler Murray. Maybe we should play some more man coverage, as that usually works for us. Got a few picks off that. And now, that is exactly what we needed. Now we're only down by 10. With plenty of time to go, 7:13 to be exact. So now, Cardinals going to get the ball at their own 25 after touchback. Here is a quarterback keeper. Casey Hayward in on the stop there. Tried to maybe knock that ball free. Obviously, he held on. We'll send a blitz here. On 1st down. Maybe we get another big play. It's another keeper. How does he just break through that? A.J. Terrell coming across the field, bringing down Kyler Murray, who should have been taken down when Richie Grant hit him. I don't know how he just breaks through that. I mean, he's a quarterback. It's not like he's Derrick Henry. So here's a 1st and 10. That is not what we needed there. We need to get a stop, not give up any more points. That was my bad. I went the wrong way. And James Conner picks up another Cardinals 1st down. That's his 6th catch today for 44 yards. First and 10 here. And it is a little touch pass to Rondell Moore. And he is in for the end zone. In for the touchdown into the end zone. Because nobody can get off a block. That is something we've struggled with big time this game. I don't know why nobody can get off a block. And we are now down 31-14. Algier underneath, he's able to get some, maybe about 4 there. Cardinals defense is good at taking the ball away. They've got 2 takeaways today. They're the 8th best in the NFL. Kyle Pitts going to make a nice catch over there on the sideline. And, I mean, we're still down by a lot, but, I mean, anything helps. So, that play definitely helps there. Here's Drake London underneath. He's going to take a big hit there and hold on to the ball, thankfully. Now, let's go to a screen here on 2nd and short. Actually, you know what? Let's take a shot to the end zone on 2nd and short. Cordell Patterson, incomplete. Because I know we're going to... Obviously, we still have 3rd down, and I know we're going to go for it on 4th down. Unless we take, like, a massive loss. And, Awad Mezakias, make sure we don't take a massive loss. 3 team sacks today. I'm going to go quickly. So maybe we can try to get back in this game. But I doubt it. Here is Pitts. And he picks up a nice chunk of yards there. But obviously we're not in the end zone, so gets us closer, but obviously doesn't complete the end goal. Gonna take off and run. Desmond Ridder in for the end zone, in for the touchdown, into the end zone for a touchdown. I keep meaning to say, sorry. And that's gonna help. And we're gonna be down by 10 once again after the extra point, which is good. Now we just need our defense to come up big, which they've done in certain parts, but I mean not necessarily consistently this game. And now I am going to try to blitz a little bit because that has worked. And also, they're probably going to be running the ball, so maybe we can stop them like that. Still able to get 5 yards there. That's something we've struggled with. We can't bring them down right when we make contact. They always have to get a few yards, no matter who it is. It could be Kyler Murray. It could be Tom Brady. And they'll still get more. And they're probably going to bring that down to 2-minute warning. I don't think they've got to snap it. And they do. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Hopefully he's just short. And he's just short. 3rd and inches. And now I know this is going to be a read option based off the formation. So we're going to go option defense, conservative to focus on the quarterback. And now that should push him to a run right up the middle. Oh, come on. It was right there. I just got blocked. I knew exactly what they were doing. Just couldn't stop it. So that's definitely not going to help. And I forgot to call a timeout there, which also doesn't help. Call a timeout after this play. There's our first timeout. Definitely need to call a timeout before that previous play. But I forgot and didn't want to just call it right there because wouldn't have really done anything except maybe save a few seconds. There's another big stop. D'Angelo Malone in there. Maybe Lorenzo Carter should stay out. D'Angelo Malone's made a few big plays for us. There's our second timeout. And now, I don't know if they're going to run the ball or if they're going to throw it here, so we'll play some man coverage. Not going to send a blitz. And it is a pass. No, sorry, it's a run. And they run for first down, so that's going to be the game. Alright, so obviously we were not able to get the win, losing 31-21. It was close, but I mean, our defense just was not good when it mattered. We did have a few things. Playing spoiler, obviously, just going to be saying we couldn't get the win. Assistant GM, would have been nice to pull off the upset today. But nobody expected us to win that game anyway. Keep fighting, and we'll get this thing turned around. We're going to figure it out soon. I can feel it. This wasn't the week, but fighting is all we can do, and I have faith, everyone in the locker room, that we will turn it around. So I mean, figure it out soon. I mean, we've only got a week left. And hot opponent, I feel like we played pretty good for someone on a 9-10 game winning streak. Now, Casey Hayward, man, I know these guys are pumped to deliver. Fear, but we didn't get it done. Just know that playing, that showing up for the team will only help us play better. Down but not out. The team is disappointed with the loss, but morale remains stable after the vote of confidence. And we do have some staff points, 16 to be exact, so we're going to go ahead and spend those real quick. And I'm just going to work my way down to, actually, oh, it's 20. So I am just going to go get this. And then our next one will just be saving up to 20, so we can get an additional focus player. So now, advancing to next week against the Buccaneers, which will be next episode of Falcons franchise. For our final week of our first season, obviously remember this is a multi-year thing. And we've got a weekly award, so I'm interested to see who that's going to be. Playing spoiler once again. against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers in Week 18. That'll be next episode of Falcons franchise. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of their upcoming videos. Make sure to check out my main channel, Super Sports Central, link in the description of this video. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I do my best to post on this channel as often as I can. Let me know in the comments below, who should I draft? How could I play better? Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.